to get it from the mud together. We gonna win.
Being a man is hard.
Build from the ground.
Give me a man your word. If you can't do something,
Tonight about the 42-year-old U.S. Army veteran who police say was behind the wheel of that pickup truck. CBS's Jason Allen has been digging into the attacker's past and tracked down his home address in Houston. Jason, what can you tell us?
Major, good evening. We have been watching a SWAT team from the Harris County Sheriff's Office here in Houston. They've taken up a position here just on the edge of a neighborhood. That neighborhood is where one of the most recent addresses is for Shamsuddin Jabbar. The home they're focused on is down a road. It's about a dozen houses and trailers, a single road blocked off by a gate, all tucked into an industrial zone here on the north side of the city. There was no law enforcement here until several hours ago, and several deputies arrived and then blocked off the road leading to the neighborhood. And at the time, deputies told us they weren't evacuating anyone else here, that there was no danger that they were aware of, but that they were just securing the scene. The CBS News has learned Jabbar was born in Beaumont, Texas. That's about 100 miles east of here. He served in the Army. He was deployed in Afghanistan. And Jabbar graduated from Georgia State University, paying for a computer science degree with the GI Bill. Posted online, he described himself as a real estate agent who was living here in the Houston area.
We are back live with Brothers United Roundtable, y'all. Back with another video, and today we got some more breaking news, man. We got to talk about the 2025 New Year's event. It was an event indeed. A man killed 10 people, injured 30. Drove his car, I think it was a truck, what they said. Just drove his truck, ran into a bunch of people, just drove it straight head first. And the man said he wanted to do it. Now, I want to talk today about this environment. I want to go in deep because I want to say that this environment is definitely an unhealthy environment for men. And the reason why these things are getting out of control, the killings, the shooting sprees at the schools, just all of these things that men are doing is because we are no different than the Wells and SeaWorld. We're not. This is an unhealthy environment. I have talked about this in the past. This is an unhealthy environment for men. Nobody talk about it. Nobody discusses it because nobody cares about man condition. The same way nobody cared about the Black Wells and SeaWorld. You see how the correlation, how it is starting to come together. We want to talk about this today because I got to get deep with it, right? When you talk about the unhealthy environment for men, and I could make the comparison of being the Wells and SeaWorld, because the Wells, if you ever watched the Black Whale documentary, it talked about how the Wells in captivity was starting to kill their trainers. And I make the comparison because the same way is in America. I feel like men in America are in captivity in a way because the men of America are stripped of all the things that makes them a man. Being married as a man, let's talk about it. Being married as a man in this country can get you in trouble. Having sex with a woman can get you in trouble. Right? Having children with a woman can get you in trouble and locked up. I'm serious. Child support. Being married can get you in trouble and locked up too. Alimony. If you don't pay that, you're going to get locked up. Having multiple women, being a man who's really supposed to have multiple women. That's really in our DNA. To have multiple women. That's why it's way more women than men, right? That's not good too. So when you talk about the man being stripped away of everything that he loves and everything that he desires, and the same way with the Wells and SeaWorld, you stripped them away from their natural environment. You took them away and put them in captivity. And see, the Wells and SeaWorld are no different because when they in their natural environment, they don't kill human beings. They free. They run in packs. But they take them away from their natural environment and put them in captivity. That's the same way they did to men. They start creating all of these laws to make it hard to be a man. Why do you think all of the confusion with sexuality and all these things are going on in this country so strong? It's never been as strong as it is today. You never seen such craziness that's coming out of men today. The same way they didn't understand the whales in SeaWorld, why when they not in captivity, they don't kill human beings, but in captivity, they was killing the trainers. And then when they not in captivity, their fins tend to grow longer. When they in captivity, their fins start to grow smaller. It starts to bend. Why? Because they depressed, because they locked in prison. All they got is the four walls and to perform in front of people. So what they wanted to do, the whales, make examples out of people by killing them, maiming them. It's the same way they was talking about with the dolphins that was in SeaWorld. It was starting to bite people. And dolphins are the most friendly whales in the sea. They are another part of the whales that don't kill humans out of captivity. But they started to bite them, do all kind of crazy things in captivity. Same way with the men. You start stripping the man from the woman he wants, having children, becoming, he got to pay all this money just to have, when he have a child by a woman, she destroy him through the courts, and being married, they destroy his life, take his livelihood away. All of these Me Too movements, all of these things that makes it hard for a man to be a man, to love a woman. They making it law. This is what causes a man to go insane. And you wonder why the school shooting is so prevalent. Shootings in grocery stores. Men just running his car into people and killing them. Nobody seemed to bat an eye. All this is another crazy man doing senseless murders. What they say, a terrorist. They know what they doing. They stripping us from our natural environment, man. Same way with the whales. Out of captivity, man, he can have as many wives as he want. Many children as he want with his wives. Without nobody restricting him. And telling him what he can and what he can't do. Making it hard for him just to have a child because they're going to take his money away and take his livelihood away. Being married and loving a woman, she can leave and do whatever she want to do and take his livelihood away. You in captivity, brother. You're not free to be a man. You're not. Everything that you love is against the law. So what do? Since you're lonely, depressed, not even getting love from no woman, nobody. Everybody look at it as a man who has a problem as being a problem. You always got to be strong. Nobody cares. And then you wonder why the suicide rate's so bad. You wonder why these killings and crazy things, men killing their mothers of their children, going crazy because of this environment. Same way they was trying to figure out why was the whales killing so many trainers. But when they was out of captivity, they didn't kill nobody. They was minding their business. They was in packs with other whales, enjoying life, being free to be whales. As we no different than the black whales in SeaWorld. We no different. We catching hell in this West. We catching hell in this unhealthy environment. And there's a cause and effect. You leave us in captivity long enough, then we're going to start going crazy. But nobody went to bat an eye. Just another crazy man driving his car to some random people on a new year. On a new year. What would drive a man to do such a crazy thing? Because he just felt like it? Because he was just depressed? I saw one video, dude was talking about the man had anxiety, he had demons in him. No. The man was in an unhealthy environment, born in it. And you another man talking bad about another man. Boy, you ain't healthy either. You can act like you healthy, but you not. You in captivity like the rest of us. Because you're not free to be a man. That's the problem. That's the issue that nobody talking about. They're just going to call this man another crazy man. But they're not going to tell the truth. They're not going to tell you that that man was born into an unhealthy environment. And that's why he's crazy.